1,738 quarters. Okay. Hi JJ, XM Vibes. Ooh, it's already swaying a bit. Be careful. That is tall. Thank you. Yeah, it could. Anything could happen tonight. Anything could happen. The top layer is 17 coins. So the next layer would be 18 coins on top. So I need to count out 18. Thanks for the 2 likes. If an earthquake happens, that don't count against you. Yeah, an earthquake. It's just walking into the room as careful as I can. Kind of scared to move around it when it's this big. We are 15 subs away from 25.7 tonight. We'll see if we get there. Wait, this is so cool. Thank you. This is about 6 hours, at least 6 or 7 hours worth of coin stacking. I have this many quarters stacked so far. I'm just getting started tonight. And I'm going to try to pass 2,000. 2,000 is, I want to get more than 2,000 on there tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, Layla. Star. Hello. I have a few thousand coins. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this up somewhere. Where can I put this? Is that visible? It says 1783. That's the count that I'm starting at today. Wayne Gunter. Hey, are you tired, Star? A little bit. It's fine though. Working hard. Back to school. We're back to school now, so it's like work and stuff. All right, 11 likes tonight. Good to see you, everyone. Okay, so this is 9. And if I double that, this should be 18. Okay. And then if I have multiple of these, we're gonna do 18. This is a stack of 18, and this will be one layer on the very top. I'm French, so sorry if my English is... That's okay. I read things... I have a... Not the best at reading out loud, but I'm getting better. So I've done this a few times, enough to realize some things about methods, about how to do it. Thanks for the likes, everyone. Instead of just going for it and just stacking from the jar, I find it's best to count out some coins first and have a set amount that I know is going on there. That way I can figure it out easier. Right now, I've been doing a pattern that I haven't ever done before. A pin in France? I don't think so.
I bet they're from France. If they're from France.
I just subbed. Thank you.
Yeah, ask everybody where they're from.
Yeah, where's everybody from? Make a list and we'll do a pin thing later. No glue. Definitely no glue. I live in the swamp pretty much. Oh, that's cool. I live in the desert. It's very opposite landscapes. Awesome. 25 likes. And there's still 40 people here. That's good. That's a good sign. I live in Canada. Okay, French Canadian. Awesome. We got a knock it down request. That's the first knock it down request of the night. What will you do if it knocks down? What do you do? You celebrate? You, what's the opposite of celebrate? Where you're like, oh no. I'm back. Hey, Brandon. Yo, it's Moo. Thanks for watching. Crash out, yeah. You know, in back in my day, crash out meant go to sleep. Now it means something else to y'all next next gen slang. I did my taxes for the first time in 15 years, getting $9,000 back. Nice. Doing your taxes. This is a representation of savings. If you save a little bit every day for a long time, it ends up building up over the years. And this is not financial advice. This is not what I would recommend. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna stack soon. In case anybody's wondering, I am gonna stack soon. I'm just making sure that I have enough pre-counted out. I'm right here. I'm trying to count enough out that I am ready for a whole another section. So wanted to do 18 stacks of 18 ideally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm almost there. And if I did 18 times 18, that's 300 and is 18 times 18 326. Imagine it falls. Another knock it down from Katie. Eventually, it will fall. And it looks super cool. And think it's not really real. Thanks, Serene. Hey, Serene. We're so today. What are we at? Oh, we're already at 25,693. 25,693 subscribers. So we only need 7 more to get that significant figure, to get to a whole another 0.7. Now then we'd be at 25.7. I needed that 9K to move. So lucky. Oh, good news with that. Oh, wow. Charles, how's it going? Now I got extra 9K to actually move away. Not stuck in town now. Awesome. Good, it's good news. Moo moo moo. Making the moo moo move. Hey now. You're an all-star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just a little bit more here. And I'm fully got the 18 times 18, which is 326, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. High five, Charles. Is Mrs. Stack on stream today? She's around, yeah. She's here. When a stack is 18 tall, it's actually kind of hard to level them out and make sure that they're exactly as tall as their neighbors. That's why the roll of quarters, I think, is only like 20. Oh, how big is the roll of quarters? 40, maybe? I don't even know. I scroll and see you make these all the time. Anyone pay you to knock it over? Not in a while. It has happened. Okay. We're ready now. Oh, we got another subscriber. Thanks for subscribing. You need to put some batteries in that clock. Oh. Yeah. I see the clock trying to tick, but it's not doing it right. It's totally off right now.
Should we put a battery in it?
They're all quarters. I haven't moved up to silver dollars yet. This took me.
It's not that time.
It's totally not that time.
And the second hand keeps on going down and up and down and up. It probably does need a battery.
Yeah, and the second hand's like struggling. Yeah.
Good thing I got batteries recently. Here's a new battery if you want to do that.
Okay.
Or if you want to do that on stream or not. They're right here. Just put them in here. Oh, I can't reach that.
Okay, I'll do it.
Hi.
How's your knitting going?
Good.
They look big on camera. 42 likes already. Sweetness.
You had like 80 people watching at one point.
No, it's down to 17 now.
Okay.
But that's a good sign that they showed up for a second anyway.
Yeah. It means they could come back or.
The algorithm, showed it.
Did you show them it's fake?
Fake nickel. Oh no, it's all fake. Why would I show them a plastic nickel? We have a plastic nickel.
These are so much more expensive than.
They're not. We have pets.
Oh, you could show them the $2 bill again.
I only need like 6 more to get to 25.7. I was just looking at that. We're at actually only 5 more now. Someone just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thanks for the gifts, Charles.
Awesome. $2 bill.
$2. Okay.
I'm sorry for distracting.
Oh, all right. Thank you for the stars. 6 stars. The third tower has appeared. The pets are not in the room with us now, but they do come into the room sometimes. I had a frog on top of the stack the other day. That was a unique day. 48 likes. We're almost to 50 likes. Okay, first coin of the night. Feels good. Feels okay. Five more subscribers to 25.7K. Amazing. Are they earth animals or extraterrestrial creatures? We got a big dog. I got a big dog. Whew. Yeah, my fam was going to let me become a hobo. Rent for 1 bedroom is $3,000 a month where I live. Yikes. Needed 6K up front for a place. My fam was like being all mean, saying I'm a hobo now. Well, I got money now. No life for me. All right. We have done 50 likes. Sweet. Thank you for the 50 likes. Is your dog a boy or girl or non-binary? Non-binary. Non-binary dog. That's funny. It's a girl dog. They were legit not going to help me though. Hi. $54 likes. Amazing. Oh, and we're at 20. We're only 2 away from 25.7. Husky. Like Chihuahua or Husky? Husky. Yeah, there's one of those Eskimo dogs. That's actually. Oh. Oh my gosh, I forgot to account for something, and now I have to do what I hate. making adjustments now. It's just the worst time to make adjustments. Okay, so that's an 18 layer on the top. Can we guess the dog's name? You can try to guess either one of the dog's names. $25.7. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. That's so awesome. This channel's gonna keep surviving. No, only one of them is the Eskimo type dog. The other one's big old mutt. And they're both actually mutts. Just one looks like the Eskimo dog. Mutts are the best dogs, usually smarter and more healthy. Yeah, for real. Hello again, Kira. Justice League calling Aquaman for backup. Meanwhile, Aquaman. How on earth? Ah, she told us. Gave it away too soon. Mufasa. No, son Mufasa. Ginger Snap. Balance and skills. Oh, it is feeling extremely delicate right now. I'm only on the second layer of 18. Trying to put on 18 layers of 18 tonight. This is only the second layer, and it is already getting tricky. So we started at, oh, thanks for the gold coin, Charles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 coins for the top layer of this stack here. Awesome. Thank you, Charles. Oh, and a star from Matt. Mr. Stack, are you a Pisces? No, I'm a Virgo. We started with 1783, and if I put 36 on, we're already at 18 something or other. We passed 18. Over 1800. I'm back. Where you from? 62 likes, and we got 25.7 subscribers. That's great. Not a bad guess, but not quite. Encephalopod. Let's guess Mama Stack is a Cancer. Not quite. No. I won't give it away too. I won't give it away if you want to keep guessing. Nope, no Pisces. Well, okay, so now I'm gonna start talking about astrology because, um, not a Leo sun sign because I'm assuming when you're asking like what sign they are, you're obviously talking about where the sun is in that in, during your natal chart. Not a Libra either, but there's also other influences of what your rising sign is and what your moon sign, like where the moon was, and those also have influence, and where all the other planets were. So saying you're one doesn't really mean much because there's a lot more going on. Um, Not a Taurus either. Guys are gonna go through the whole list. Scorpio, like this point, it's amazing you haven't gotten it. Chambray, blue work shirt. Stephen King would approve. Looks like a metal donair spit roast. I like to collect coins. You like to stack coins. I I had to collect them in order to stack them. So we both like to collect them. No, I'm not a Taurus. Tai is Virgo. Yeah, I'm Virgo. Looks like a tornado. Brandon, I'm Taurus. Cool. That's awesome, bro. Thank you, Granite. Kira's a Gemini. Do you remember that one live where a roach ran across the quarters, knocked the whole stack down? Damn, you know I was gonna say that first, but I kept saying, nah, there's no way. That's true about the charts, actually. Yeah, so the charts, a lot of people simplify it to like the horoscope says this about a Gemini or whatever. And then a lot of people use that as a discounter for like obviously astrology is a pseudoscience that makes no sense because look at what it says. And when you use that as an example, yes, astrology in that sense is completely pseudoscience nonsense. But when you take into account everything that there is to take into account and realize that it's actually more of a language and it's really more vague, it's not really exactly future telling, but like when you align all the different events with the different astrological events, then it's like, oh wow, there's some interesting stuff. I'm starting to grow hair out of my ears. He pays his rent with the quarters. That's the idea, anyway. I'm trying. Dude, I'd be concerned I'd end up almost finished and the guy behind me would knock it down to be funny after getting bored. Your friend must be super chill. Thank you. How many coins so far? Um, we are over 1,800. It is 1383 plus 18 times 4. What's 18 times 4? I don't know right now. I don't have to think about it. That's great. Um, he has $3,500 stacked up. Not quite, man. That would. He probably has more money in change than most people have in their bank accounts, actually. And that's where I keep all my money. Right here in change. If I could even say it's mine. Anyways, I can send you a few bucks. Awesome! I'd appreciate that. You know, the donations are really, really what helped this channel out more than anything else. 18 times 4. Who did the. Who, what? 72. It's 72. 18 times 4 is 72. Thank you, Matt. I don't know why someone said 18 times 4 is 432. It's like, did you think that or are you just saying stuff? Bro could do laundry for days. If I had to actually do laundry at a laundromat and use all of my coins, I don't think I would have this many coins, to be honest. For 30 seconds. It's 432 in metric numbers. in metric. Sorry, I hit the slash and it auto-corrected. Oh. Well, if I could get to $1,000 in quarters, that would be absolutely insane. It's about $450 in quarters right now, right? The 72 plus the 1783. It's about to be the 5th layer of 18. And 5 layers of 18 is 90. 90 plus 1783 is 1873. A long time. Not AI. Thanks, Charles. How long has it taken to get this far? This is 8 hours, like 7 or 8 hours now. I don't know if the dog is a Libra. Wait, I do know. If there were nickels that thick, change ratios due to their diameter and thickness. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe the camera focus is making it look AI, but it's absolutely real. If I look AI, that's one of the, like, today, in today's, that's like a compliment. That means you look unreal. Too good to be true. The Guinness does not have a quarter stacking record, unfortunately. There are actually 13 star signs. Yeah, people forget about Ophiuchus. It got removed because the church didn't like the number 13. It was scary because it's a prime number and the math is just harder. There are 13 moon cycles in a year. Fascination with dogs and astrology, maybe. I hate autocorrect. Or were you not calculating the ratio on weight distribution to balance the quarter on the surface and calculated how high it can be built before it can't maintain some? There is no theoretical limit. Mathematically, it can get as tall as it can get. Earth is round. 92 likes. We're closing in on 100. I've placed 92 coins tonight. I've placed 94 coins tonight. All right, and we're at 94 likes. Awesome. The 13 moon cycles. That's what the 13 moons are. And interestingly, there's a 13 plates on the back of a turtle, which is just a really cool coincidence. Earth is not round. There's nothing round. That's Euclidean geometry, completely theoretical. I mean, this coin isn't round. It's just completely theoretical Euclidean geometry. Is Blackpink racist? I didn't see anything particularly, but maybe they are Chinese. I don't know. Think of gravity as a baseball at the center under the flat object, and you push down on the edge. What happens to that flat surface? What? It gets pushed on by a baseball. Am I missing something? My ADHD would let me do this. The coin is a flat Earth disc shape. So what's on the other side? $101 likes. Nice. And 25.7K subscribers tonight. OMG. It's round. It's scientifically proven. Oh, these people don't believe in science. We know the Earth is round. It's 103 likes. 104. Nice. 105 now? I've almost placed 108 coins for the night. $106, $107, $108 added to the 1783. That puts me at 1889. Thank you for the star, Kira. Thank you for the hiding, Bianca. Wow, I wish my hands were steady enough to let me try stacking like that. If the Earth is flat, so is your mother's EKG graph record. The other side of the coin is George Washington's face. Time stack. Like. I mean, the roundness of the Earth is so proven, so observable. It's not. It's like we've known it for hundreds of years, hundreds and thousands of years. Even sailors have known the Earth is round. That's how they sail. That's how we found our way around the world. You can see the roundness. If it's not round, then it's not a planet. Yeah, we're obviously on a round mud ball. That's basically infinitesimally small compared to the universe that we're in. Earth is not a perfect sphere, but it is a sphere nonetheless. Columbus did not find India. Yeah, he thought the Earth was a pear shape and actually a lot thinner at the top than it actually was, and thought he could get all the way around the ocean to India. They already knew how big the Earth was. They just didn't know that there was a continent in between that ocean and the other ocean. They thought it was just a big old ocean. Bianca, thank you for the gold coins. Appreciate that. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Yeah, lyrics like that. That's funny. And Cobain can hear the spheres singing songs and stations to station. This is $450 worth of coins. Flat earthers can't be proven wrong. Here's a great way the flat earthers can prove us wrong. They can build a long straight line with boards and floats that are fixed to mainland so it doesn't deviate from true sight and yada yada yada. Wait a minute, you're saying that planet Earth is round? Just kidding. Travel on a boat, take pictures of the edge, and bring back. And all you have to do is like stand on the edge where there is water, and you could observe the curve. You stand up and you see a thing, and you sit, and you like the difference between like standing up. You could like, stand up on a chair if you want to make it a little more extreme. Stand up on a chair and you squat down low, and you could look at a thing off in the distance, and you could see that you can see it goes behind the curve of the earth when you're down low, and when you're up high it's more visible. And if you do the very simple calculation, you could kind of all just calculate the roundness of the earth just like right there with your eyes. It's not that hard. Put water on a coin, it will hold a slight curve surface tension. Yeah, on a small scale. We are in a petri dish. You think the edge? Hi, Flavor Dave. I think some of our population was gestated in a petri dish by Yetis and Nazis. Huh. One 108 likes. Thank you. How much invested so far? About 7 hours and $450 for maybe 460 at this point. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the flower, Bianca. Appreciate that. Wait, if the Earth is flat, then they can take Ocean Gate 2 to the bottom of Marina's Trench, set up drills, and push through to the other side, and set a probe with the camera through the hole. Yeah, that would be cool. If the Earth is flat, how did my uncle sail around the world? What did he do? How did he sail around Antarctica? That would cause all the water to drain out. Just make sure they charge the PS5 controller this time around. Hello, how's your day going? Good. Good so far. My dad was my day was nice. My dad was nice too. How about yours? What an odd question. Um by a magical boat. Well, his boat is magical, but that's a different story. It's magical in more of the sense of the wonder and magic. Sailing around Antarctica is impossible. Those Nazis and Yetis don't let you get that close. Okay, whatever you say. Oh, I just. It's not impossible. I said, how did he do it? You're still telling me it's impossible. So you're saying that he didn't? 114 likes. Dude, we are not in Fillory. If we were, you could finger tut us some irrefutable pictures. Proof the earth being flat. There's no proving it. It's not there isn't it isn't. Thanks for the star, Kira. All flat earthers can do is make you question reality. Which, on that note, that's kind of a nice thing to do. Because like it is good to like be aware that everything you know could be false. Things aren't always what they seem. Don't trust the system, yada yada yada. Prove you're not dreaming this whole reality. Exactly. You can't. You can't. If they are going to say Earth is flat, I want scientific explanations proving it. And they're not gonna do that. No way people actually believe that Earth is flat. No, I don't believe in flat earthers either. I think they all they are basically is they're trolling for attention because people react to it because we know some basic stuff, but I mean, nobody. How many people actually get to go see Earth and its roundness? Not many. So it's a good thing to like question because people can, then be brought to doubt some basic concepts because they don't have a big, good enough understanding of it. So it's fun to argue about if people don't know what they're talking about. But there's some weird lies for sure about stuff like money laundering at least. Yeah, I mean, planned obsolescence. If you want to get into uh conspiracies, there's real ones. You can't believe in the Bible and think the earth is round. I started my channel and I think it might go good. Oh, good. Did you here they just recently doubled the requirements for channels to be monetized. Instead of 4,000 hours, it's now 8,000 hours in a year, and they didn't raise the subscriber amount, but they raised. Oh, they're gonna make shorts really hard to monetize. Actually, I think I don't next year. I don't think I'm gonna be making as many shorts because I don't think I'm gonna be able to monetize them. A lot of space is weird. The moon is weird. Of course it is. Exactly. Trolls needing attention. Look, just make a weather balloon, put a GPS tracker on a 4K video camera, and attach it to a weather balloon. Why is there S's for spamming? Sorry to hear that. This took, let's see, it's been an hour tonight, so I'd say 7 hours. No, I'm not gay. Well, it's a lot of coins, dude. Thank you, Levi. It goes up. Videos, the curvature or lack thereof pops and camera falls to earth. Just put an alt. There's been so many cameras that have gone up to see that kind of thing. They don't, they're not going to believe camera footage. What are you making? The most precarious coin structure ever. I'm telling them to put their money where their mouth is. Yeah. Yeah. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it, AZ. He's married and they're lovely people. Thank you. I've put on 10 stacks of 18, so that's 180. So that's 1963. That's how many coins are in the stack right now. It's beautiful and glorious and never globby. I get anxiety looking at it. Mrs. Stack is lovely. She just wants more of Mr. Stack's attention. When she gets mad, she knocks his towers over. So if the tower's this big, she must be happy. Gemini things. Dude, suspend a CPU fan over it and pull air up through it. Then light incense and let the smoke rise through it. Huh. Okay. I'm thinking about that one. That's a cool idea. 118 likes. That would be really cool if it turned out how we're imagining it. You ever braid your hair together? No, I never braided our hair together. Wait, maybe once. If the Earth is round, then why are we not round? We are. How about that? What do you mean? How come we're not? If the Earth is flat, then how come we're not flat? We're more round than we are flat. He places a quarter on the exact opposite side to counterbalance the weight and keep it stable. This is the last thing I have is a wheat penny. My house burnt down in 1999. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think he's asking why his head is flat and not round. Bro. The Earth is pear-shaped, like me. What game should I play? Grab or Dead or Dead? And yes, it's a horror one with random person as monster. So the Earth is a bigger fractal of us? We are a small fractal of the Earth. My deodorant burnt and my peanut butter with homogeneous hole in the middle. Sorry to hear about that. Aquaman. Is Aquaman in the room with you now? There is now, I'm getting really close to 2,000. A monument to wasting time. Procrastination perfected. Do you know what? No, I don't. 122 likes. Nice. That's a good night. All right. I'm glad to see that. You know, the YouTube just really upped their requirements of how much watch time they need. You need to have 22 hours a day on average of watch time in order to maintain a channel that is worth monetizing. That is so much more than it used to be. Why do most peanuts have 2 and some have 1 and some have 3? Because they grow in pods. Push equals sub. Do you want to know? Sure. Made it 124. Do we grow in pods? Not exactly. Why aren't you being productive or SMT? Peanuts are not even nuts. They are legumes. Thanks for bash. Someone gets it. Yeah, I'm really close to 2,000. Let's see if I have. Snap, he just told me that YouTube requires way too much to be able to do this. I'm almost at 2,000 quarters in the stack. The most I ever had was 2,800. But that one didn't get the collapse of it didn't get filmed. I have some pictures of it, but I didn't film the collapse. And I need to film the collapse. It's crazy. You look like the little girl actor that almost drowned in the pool in the movie Beethoven. Next time, can you please do this with Eisenhower dollar coins? I wish. I'd love to be able to do with dollar coins. YouTube is a play on the phrase boob tube, which comes from someone who watched TV too much. That's true. TVs used to have tubes in them. Do you know the delta formula? There's a which one are you talking about? I might the triangle formula, or are you saying delta? I have some Eisenhower dollars. Cool. Woo, I'm cool. What is the difference between chickpea and garbanzo beans? I'm not paying $20 for garbanzo beans on my chest. Horrible. Horrible. Oh my god. Gotta read things out loud sometimes. If you knock it down, I will send $100. If you send $100, I will knock it down. That's always the deal. He does kind of look like the girl from Beethoven. Whiskey, wish that's funny, kind of true. TV tubes used to explode and you'd replace the tube, not TV. Delta V. The rocket equation. I have knocked it down due to if the donations ever reach $100, we knock it down. Garbanzo beans are something you eat, but when a chickpeas, you don't eat that. Anybody donate and I'll curse your lineage. So there is 5 left. So I've done 13 layers of 18 so far. 13 times 18 is what's 13 times 18 plus 1783? Is that, am I over 2,000? I think I'm over 2,000. Stay classy, San Diego. If you knock that down, I'll donate 100. Let's see it. I love when people offer. It has fallen before. The world is shaped like a garbanzo bean. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the star, Kira. Mrs. Stack will knock it down later. Imagine if an earthquake happens now. Not right now. Mini stacks, mini falls. Imagine if a Homelander tuned in and saw your quarters tornado. If Homelander. Who is Homelander? Only once. It will fall without the need of a natural disaster. 4 more stacks of 18. Homelander is a psychopath from the TV show Boys. The Timu ripoff of Superman from The Boys is Homelander. It won't fall if the glue he uses, if great glue. They are standing on 1/4 at the bottom, and that 1/4 is on 2 dominoes that are standing vertically. Timu Superman. That's cool. Thank you, Kane. $53 people watching. That's pretty nice. So, lol, Xander. Am I missing something? Jack Hansey. Never left, boys. All right, you're back. How much does it take to get that far? Let's see. I started this stack on day 8 of the challenge. And I've done about 2 hours on day 9, on day 10, on day 11. This is day 12. I've put in another hour and a half. So, hour and a half. Like a half hour, maybe, or an hour on day 8. So it's 8 hours. Going on 8 hours of stacking. But it's been spread out over like a week or something. Yeah, I've been here for the last 2 months, just not been typing. And dang, the towers just keep getting crazier. All right, I'm glad. That's so cool that you've actually been around. I was actually wondering where you were at. Do you remember now? Digger Nelson. It's my birthday. Can you give me a shout out? Shout out. Happy birthday, Hannah. Okay, I'm gonna cook something. Then how much money does it take is what I should have asked. Oh, this is $500 in quarters. It would only be $20 in pennies. Dang, Charles, locked in for real, for real. Me too. Since the penny challenge, I've been neglecting my house. Thank you for the star, Kira. Happy birthday, Hannah. It's my birthday too. Happy birthday, Roy. Tickle. Oh yeah, my birthday was 10 days ago. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all the Leos. Take a picture of the masterpiece before it falls apart. Hopefully I get some pictures. Happy aliving to the not dead people. How many quarters? Over 2,000. Mr. Stack, is America collapsing? No comment. How many? Over 2,000 quarters. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Yo, chat, should I leave for another 2 months? No, we like you. Coin shawarma. Good night, Roy. I'm almost getting dizzy looking at us. Almost at 200 likes, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, I need to do a few equations when I get done with this. I have 36 more coins to put on tonight, and then I will calculate where I've made it to. Xander is cool, staying probably. Yo, that is a tower of men of coins. Thanks for watching. I need a nap. Man, that tower is cool. How many hours? Across the last week, I've put in about 8 hours into this stack. We the people hopefully won't let it. Vote. Vote while you still can. I do think knows my lore with this stream. Oh, I do think Cole to props knows your lore with this stream, huh? Who do you vote for when they're all catapulting to the same group of people? Vote with your money. No way, I thought you put glue to the stick and the side. Yeah, it's just balancing. Just balancing. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 8. 68. 21. 89. Culture Drops. Do you know Xander's lore to this stream? Xander's been here for a while. Still doing karate? Busy Betsy, thank you for the thumbs up. Nothing itself. They got their acknowledgement that they were looking for. I don't think they're gonna do too much. I don't. That's why I don't want too many mods, because sometimes someone comes in the room all loud and spammy like that, and then they're like annoying to everybody else in the chat. But then they like don't get kicked out immediately, and then they're like, "Oh, what? You know what? I like this place. I'm gonna be nice to you guys." All right, you still in karate? Cool. How many quarters so far? I was just about to check exactly. I know it's over 2,000 though. Are you talking about me? Did you do that? Momo, 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 momo. You might have. I don't remember anymore. You've been here for a long time now, Momomo. I just got 10 years with my karate club. Awesome. Loud and spammy. Ooh, shiny. Man, this quarters saved some time, man. We love spamming. How much free time do you have? Uh, Not a whole lot anymore. Uh, I but I always carefully make sure, with my time, use your time sparingly to make sure you have free time. I am a troll. I just don't troll to hurt people's feelings. Right on. It's not a prank if everyone doesn't laugh. I like shinies. Man, my lore is crazy now that I think about it. So many donos started because I was helping with dono count and stuff. That is true, actually. You probably had a bigger impact on my life than I even realized. Oh, you're making a coin, a cone, a coin cone. Yeah. We have more free time than you, trust me. Thanks, Owen. Like 650 gifted in 2 hours, that one stream. That was the most epic stream ever. Like 3 hours. It might have been more like, yeah, that one was that was huge. Wow, that looks so cool. Thank you. Started wondering if I was dreaming that day. Me too. I'm still coming down from that high. Like, you seem like such a mellow, down to earth, good person. Do you get that a lot? Once in a while, yeah. I definitely do get that. Thank you for the floating heart, Busy Betsy. Appreciate the gift. Yeah, this is all I have left for tonight. I remember like a couple of weeks after I stopped chatting, it was like 150 live viewers active all the same time. It was so many. Wow. Sometimes, yeah, it really fluctuates a lot. Love seeing it when there's that many. Right now we got 38. That's a good number. That's pretty good. 162 likes. We can make it to 200 tonight. R.I.P. Your dog. Sorry. It is hollow from the inside. We'll do a sky view right now. Come on, guys. 200 likes for a digital cookie. There is. I need to do a calculation. So it's 18. The sum of all the squares up to 18. You see there's 18 on top. There's 18 layers of 18, 17 layers of 17, and so on and so forth, all the way to the bottom. But there's only one layer of 2, so it's the sum of all of the squares up to 18 minus 2. So I need to do that math problem and make sure it matches with should be. I didn't do it earlier. My phone died. Good timing to be back. Donnie. Ooh, a party hat. Thank you, Busy Betsy. So we did 18 squared. 18 times 18. That's 326, right? I don't know. I think it is. So then I have 1783 plus 326. And that is a 9 and a 0. Carry the 1 and a 1. Carry the 1. 2,109. What I think I'm at. I need to double check. My brother having a baby. I'ma be an unk. For real, for real. Nice. 2,109. Uncle Lurt! Uncle Lurt! Charles! The Uncle Lurt. Was there another one too? Thank you for all the gifts, everyone. And 6-7. Thank you, the ride. Because we're at 167 likes. Sweet. Uncle Lurt for 440 jewels. Of course, Charles hitting me with the unk alert. Congratulations. Okay, we got 2,109. So I have to do a calculation. Um, when the camera shakes, my blood shakes. So the way to do the sum of all the squares is, well, if you have 18, it'd be 18 times 18 plus 1. So 18 times 19, and then also times uh 18 times 2 plus 1. So 18 times 19 times 37 divided by 6. That's a complicated one. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Did you try to do the push-up on the towers? I did not try to do the push-up on the towers. I didn't forget about that challenge. I just haven't set myself up for that kind of thing yet. I've been doing push-ups for like different reasons on the nights, like however many references I get. Sometimes I do push-ups. 171 likes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna resort to what I almost never resort to, a calculator. I just want to double check, and it's too big of numbers for me to just do in my head all easy. 18 times 19. 18 times 19 is 342, and then we times 37, that's 12,654, and then we divide by 6, and you get 2,109. With 2,109, that's exactly as many as I have in the stack. So, but I didn't do the subtract 2. Wait, what's 18 times 18? 320. Oh, it's 324. Yeah. Oh, okay. I did it. Okay. So that was 324. Then the 2,109 is the sum of all the squares up to 18, but I'm 2 less than that. So I have 2,107. My bad. I squared when I squared 18, I thought it was 326. It's 324 for the square of 18. Nobody called me out on it. Okay. Actual count, 2,107. Do a push-up. Don't do push-up on 2 of them. needs to be on the ground and working there with cameras hard. Who remembered that giant spider that jumped out? Oh, there's an ant on it? Or is it a tiny spider? I did see a tiny spider on it. Actually, before I started tonight, there was one thread and it went up from the stack, and I was like, ooh, that's supportive. It's really not. I mean, it's not actually enough to be supportive, but won't forget it. Nice. Yeah, the spider was a fun time. 2,107. Okay. So that is divided by 4, that would be 527 dollars. That was a big spider. Okay. It is $526.75. $526.75. I wonder what happened to the guy who came in the chat every stream and said 250 Chevy Tahiz instead of Chevy Tahoe. He's been around a couple times. I remember that Chevy Tahoe person. Yeah, me too. We got 25,000. Wait, why isn't this updating? There it goes. 700 and it's going up now. It's going up. 25,726 subscribers right now. He was funny. He wanted me to stack the pennies on a 2016 Chevy Tahoe. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, I better take some pictures with at least this one. I lived alone for 5 months so far this year in a huge house. There's not even any furniture here anymore besides my stuff. You know, having a big house with no furniture is actually really nice. You get a lot of space, and I don't know, free. I love big empty rooms. Honestly, it's just like so fun. Big empty spaces are so fun. Potential. That's what that is. Um, what way is harder stacking it? Upside down or like this? This is kind of upside down, right? Like this is the upside down version of what makes sense and is stable. This is definitely the harder way to do it. Moom Moom sounds like the guy from Boiler Room. Yo, I remember Wabash as well. Wabash is a member now. It listen but can't understand. I just stay in my room. Keep the house mint. Yeah. Okay, camera. One like this. You can't understand. I meant the goldfish. Wabash is usually here. Even I have to miss some of the lives. Spearmint or peppermint? I like all the mints. Um, what do you? I like spearmint tea. Yeah, everybody misses some streams because I go on so randomly. What do you think? Should I do it less randomly? Um, I don't know if I could. I only missed a couple, like 7 since I stopped typing. Mr. Stack, say a fun fact. A fun fact. Oh, it's so hard on the spot. Let me barber shop poles, the spinning ones with the red and the white. That was the blood. The red is the representing of blood, and they used to have a barbershop quartet they would be singing outside the barbershop, and the reason they had them singing outside the barbershop was to cover the sound of the screams because they didn't have anesthetic back then, and barbershops were also places where people like got surgery done, like not that it was good surgery, it was just like leeches and bleeding or whatever they did to you. They just like made you bleed, and that was the treatment. Um, uh, but they did that. That's not very fun. That's an unfun fact. I watched the whole video of this guy that did a bunch of unfun facts today, actually. It's pronounced spearmint, but spelled spearmint. Just noticed that. Wabash, there you are. I'm not sure what the actual difference between spearmint and peppermint. I don't it's two different kinds of pepper plant. That's all I know. I wouldn't be able to identify them if I wasn't shown this one's spearmint and this one's peppermint. I know the leaves look a little bit different. I was so locked in and was joining the stream before Ty could even hit the start stream. Oh yeah. Mr. Stack, do you have friends? I have some friends. Yeah. Tooth Fairy. Spearmint comes from a plant. Peppermint comes from Christmas. A favorite Turkish meal made from coins. And I guess there's nothing wrong with double mint. Spearmint it is then. And then one with the flash. Let's do a closer up flash. And then go back to not having a flash. Alright, we'll compare those. I liked some of the twins and the double mint. My friend, I have some of my friends are the friendliest friends. Couldn't think of a better way to spend my time. Your brain is flawed and all your friends will die. Yeah, I got, some of them are friendly. I get along with all sorts of people. Not all my friends are friendly. I think they want to be, though. Can you make like a little house or apartment building out of the coins? Impressive structure. Just wondering what is possible. Yeah, I could make interesting little structures of some sort. It is quarters, yeah. Would you rather be a smart fella or a fart smella? We're all friends here. Yeah, there's imaginary friends too. Are your friends imaginary? Don't you have imaginary friends? I had a friend I saw every day, then my binoculars broke. My friends dead, RIP, I miss them daily. I made more friends, but they were boring or did too much cocaine. Oh, jeez. So I just do my own thing now. Have a few beers now. Hiding! Left-handed sock! We had a coin gun when we were young. Oh, I never saw that. Yes, I have one. Her name is Holdy, and she's a unicorn. Don't judge. I made her up in a drawing when I was 2. Cool! Do you commune with ancestors? Maybe. funny story. I once had a female friend who claimed she'd never, like, in her life. I called bullshit. Goldie? Why you say Goldie? Bella Moon. That's the other dog's name. Are you still guessing the dog's name from hours ago? Make a city out of coins and name it Jew City. Girls don't poop. I have also known girls that claimed it's actually a true story. I gotta take a few more pictures of this. Thank you for the gift, the happy poo, Charles. I guess they're full of shit then. W, Charles. My imaginary friend is a girl that doesn't poop. Encephalopod. Power was given to men at the price of age. We all friends, remember? You never know what's gonna happen in here. Do you do voodoo, Mr. Stack? I do not do voodoo. Random. I've been here for like 7 months now. Wait, is this Stack ritual voodoo? Who else am I supposed to tell that story to? Trust me, I saw many things happen, good and bad, that you wouldn't comprehend. It auto-corrected Goldie to Holdy. That's why I said Goldie. Oh, that's funny. That's the dog's name. People were trying to guess the name earlier. Vodo is a scam. 178. Nice. Crazy though. I quit my job. Try to come back 5 years later to say hi there, and all dead. Sheesh. Holdy sounds like a good friend. Wait, it's actually Goldie? That's actually the dog's name, yeah. Moo got some crazy lore. I guessed it correctly. Yeah, I guess so. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Neither. It was the rooster. All witchcraft is a scam. No. It's old. What do I need to the Earth be like, well, I came later then. Cobb, thank you for the gold coins. Thanks for showing up, man. 14. 14, a bunch of gold coins. Psychic abilities. $2,107. That's how many quarters. Hey, that's how many quarters are balanced on the very bottom one quarter down here on these two dominoes. Okay, that wasn't a very good thing. I got interrupted by a low battery thing in the middle of the video. Cobb, how many stack? 2,107. Thank you for the hiding. Azra Tame. Thank you, Kira, for the star. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Can you guess the turtle's? No one's going to guess the turtle's name. Witches think religion is stupid, but are 10 times more superstitious. Work in graveyard for 3 years, long time ago. Tried to visit those nerds, but they're gone. Good stack today, broski. Thanks, James, Jesse. Turtle's name's Jeff. Kira. Lucky. Who is Mach 5. Oh, Charles remembers the turtle's name. Wow. Remember turtle's name, but I won't say it because I'm OG like that. Charles is OG like that too. Music time. Yeah, let's play some didgeridoo. And then maybe we'll sing a song or two. Oof. Did it just... I don't know. Thai style. Just made potato bread, hamburger buns for the first time. They need to hurry up and cool down. Didgeridoo. djembe. Yeah, I got a djembe drum and I got a doumbek drum also. It would sound good together. Yeah, I could mix them up. I could do the same. I could do them at the same time. This is my favorite part of the whole. Awesome! The kangaroo and a didgeridoo! Alright, your favorite part too. I'm not gonna knock them over on purpose, but if they get knocked over by... Let's see, since you said djembe, I'll grab a djembe drum this time. Thank you, Kira, for the star. You know, I could have one superpower. I would want to be able to circular breathe my farts. Just one long, unbroken one the entire time I'm in any elevator. That's the worst power ever. That's not a power, that's a curse. I've been listening to you play didgeridoo like every stream for 8 months. Awesome. So close to 200. We need 18 more to get to 200. There is 18 coins on this top, on the top level here. You know, bro, been here somehow. They were here a long time ago. Oh, I can't reach the phone. So close to 200. Okay. I just wanted to show you this. There is 18 on this top rim here. Yeah, compliment. I mean the elevator. Finding myself watching you. Just thank you. Appreciate that. We're at 125, 27, and 30. We got 30 more. More cowbell. This is not a cowbell. I got a cowbell up there, actually. for subbing. Welcome to the family. Welcome home. I wondered if the Star family grows vegetables, etc., and what the favorite to grow. Yeah, we got pumpkins were a good one that actually grew. Uh, our dad always likes growing Swiss chard is one of his favorites to have in the garden. I need to get some of that going again. It was really hard this summer, actually. It's been really rough. I need to get like the winter garden going again. We grew tomatoes in the turtle pen for the turtle. That's true. We should grow it some more stuff, more lettuce and kale. The kale is its favorite. We need to get some more kale growing. But yeah, the turtle had stuff growing today. It actually got out of its cage today. I have to fix the fence. Is it inappropriate to ask like where you are located, like state? Oh, we're in Arizona. I have a few gardens. I think I spend more growing my own food than saved. Not even sure if the quality was any better, but I never had a garden at one place for more than 2 years. It's really good to have your own food, to grow your own food, even if you're not saving any money or time on it. I think the quality is definitely going to be better, even if it's not the actual act of putting your energy into the food energy. It is. Cars and cool stuff like Mr. Jim Bob. More katanas. Cool. Watching from Michigan. Nice. 187 likes. Let me see if I could pop this to here. Squeeze it. I could squeeze this to this. just kind of trying to position myself. It's really hard to play the didgeridoo without holding it with my hands. Oh, I love that state. Steer away. Stairway to Heaven on didgeridoo is crazy work. 188 likes. I didn't for a lot of my life, but I do eat meat now. But I know what it's like to be vegetarian. I was basically raised vegetarian. For Bella Moon. 188 likes. Come on, guys. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I'll eat pork. Because why do I eat meat now? Why did I? Yeah, because I've been vegetarian. I know what it's like to be vegetarian. I could be vegetarian if I wanted to. But I eat meat because of my family, and it's I've learned that it's actually a healthy thing to eat, and to feed people, it's reasonable to have meat sometimes. I don't like the meat industry. That's weird to think about. I have been summoned. What's up? something about time travel. Talk about psychedelics. Be careful with those things. Yeah, be careful with psychedelics and time travel. Mama Stack, I already was not careful. Time travel is not about how fast you can go, but how fast you can get there. $189. Psychedelics and time travel. It is rumored that some cases of Eureka has made people vanish into thin air after being told many things about time travel. The time to destination on GPS is a challenge. I went time, except for the times I don't. I don't know if I should talk about psychedelics on the channel. I don't know if that's a PC subject. I gotta be careful with what I say on live streams because the algorithm is always watching. Always watching. Hi. Interesting if true. Or like shifting dimensions. I was 11 the first time I noticed something spooky. Cool. I mean, like different dimensional type ghost spooky something. Can you say we love you, Tekka, for a edit? What is these edits? I want to see these edits. Deja vu. Yeah, I feel like somebody has said exactly that before. Well, even though I'm not in school, I'm still learning things. Yeah, we're always learning. There's always you learn something new every day. Eureka was a good show. I didn't watch that one. Nah, like this isn't the same world I was in yesterday type spooky. Like have you ever yeah, like what is this maybe a different world? Come on guys, let's get to 295. Like Mandela effect. And you like actually switched over. Crazy. I was kidding about talking about just making snarky comment back to someone. Firefly was a good show. Still upset Firefly was canceled. I never saw that one. We got this. Come on. Sorry, cheerleader. Used to typing in all caps. Do you know? Yeah, Biff from Back to the Future was based. Oh, was based on Trump. Oh, that's funny. He did. Oh, time travel. Oh man. Does anyone watch that other YouTuber? There's this guy that's been putting out new videos this year. Slime E101. I think people probably know him as the Klingon guy. Ever watched any of those videos? Thought that was awesome. He found like you could. I didn't figure out how to do this for my own videos yet, but like you could do an alternate audio track. Um, like how he gets control of a time machine and sets himself to be the ruler and turns Hill Valley into Hell Valley. Damn archive. And has the big tower with his name on top. Biff. That's funny, man. He has been a figure that long in Tom Wilson, he played Biff. He is a funny guy. Also, the Back to the Future arc starts in the 80s and they travel to the 50s and 2015. And Trump starts his politics in 2015. Well, that can't be a coincidence, can it? I'm just 190. He has a song he sings about Back to the Future. How's it going? Oh, that's not that clock isn't right. I need to fix that. Simpsons did it. What did the Simpsons do? And Trump's uncle took Tesla's time machine schematics when he worked for the OSS. Donald is beyond a Biff, sadly. And now Trump's buddy Elon runs a company called Tesla. Time travel conspiracies. Is that what you're getting into? Yeah, it's almost 10:30. Not gonna lie, it's a damn good ARG. um, it's one of those pretend reality things that they do as like a show. It's hard for me to. I forgot what it actually stood for. I can't keep up with the latest conspiracy theories, and thankfully my exhaustion won't let me. Yeah, I don't care about most of them. They've been getting too crazy lately. The real conspiracy theory is that when they invented light bulbs, there was teams of people working on like, can they make the best light bulb? Can we make a light bulb that lasts longer? How do we make light bulbs last longer? And then they got really good at it. And they got so good at making light bulbs that lasted long that they were like, hey, we should put a limit on this, because if we make the light bulbs last too long, then nobody will ever need to buy another light bulb. So let's get this under control, and let's make sure let's invest money into making sure they develop light bulbs that only last a certain amount of time, so that they will die off, and that people will have to continue to buy more new light bulbs. We don't want light bulbs that last 100 years. There is one light bulb that has been in one fire station for more than 100 years, still going, because it was one of those good light bulbs that were made before they started like cracking down on the light bulb companies, saying that no, you can't make good products. That's not profitable. So that's the conspiracy theory. That's what's holding the whole world back. The entire world is being held back by that type of mentality of corporations trying to build their wealth, and the light bulb cartels are real. Planned obsolescence. Yeah. Hey, can you please say happy birthday to me? My name is Teddy. Happy birthday, Teddy. Knock that down. Yeah, the pharmaceutical industry does the same thing. No incentive to cure disease. They want customers. Exactly. And all of most health science is done by funded by companies that are just trying to endorse their product, basically. Yeah, the pharmaceutical industry and all of them do that. It's not trying to help people. They're just trying to make as much of a profit as possible, which includes a little bit of helping people, just by the nature of like, if we want to be we want to be profitable, we want to have a good reputation. You got to help people a little bit, just enough. And there's no incentive to stop crime and create social health, because then there's no need for law enforcement government. Yes, and half of the laws were created just to be able to give the law enforcement more to do, rather than trying to create a more peaceful society. They just create laws that give them excuse to pick on certain types of people. The fire station light bulb has a few hacks working for it. It is never cycled on and off, also kept very dim on purpose to keep some light in the firehouse. Yeah, that good stuff. All lies have to have some truth mixed in order to be palatable. Palatable. Eat them up. Let's do. Let's see if I could remember. Here. Oh, we got it right here. Want to sing the song with me? Bad Habits? I just learned that we were all going to be on board with universal health care in the 1930s or in the 30s until America Medical Association campaigned against it and called it socialism, and that was bad. To some degree, planned obsolescence is needed. Instapot is great example. They are going under because they made a product you can only buy once. That's a problem with society that we think that that is a yeah because they made such a good product that they weren't able to survive in capitalism, and that's capitalism's fault. I mean, if they made a good product and everybody wanted it and they could only sell it once, that should have been a success story. But the way that we see it is like, oh, their profit stopped, and it's not a success story where there's good things now, and that was bad. Is that a blue guitar? I think it's more like a teal or a green. I would think a product I only need to buy once is a good thing. Yeah, that's what I would think too.
I really gotta write this more better.
Yeah. Every time they sell us out, you know we can't say no. Every time they dumb us down, we let them take control. Take one look at paradise before the world explodes. We could lose something wonderful. A bad habits lead to AI and free will. Conversations about the weather and oil spills. Saying this will be the last, or they probably will. There is nothing left to do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits, that's a five guys straight into space. Cause we know we lose control with these ads in our face. We were looking for a way out, now we can't escape. There is nothing we can do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits mean we're doomed. Bad habits mean we're doomed. Everything we're forced to buy always falls apart. Blame it on the consumer, tell us to do our part. It started with the light bulbs and electric cars. I only hope we haven't gone too far. Our bad habits lead to AI and the free will. Conversations about the weather and all the spills. Saying this will be the last, or they probably will. There is nothing left to do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits, less than five guys straight into space. Cause they know we lose control with these ads in our face. We were looking for a way out, now we can't escape. There is nothing we can do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits mean we're doomed. Bad habits mean we're doomed.
This is the
A
third
product
batch.
you only buy once is good for you, not so good for keeping people employed. But I'm not thinking of the shareholders. It's all about money. Money!
Maybe someday in the future it'll all
Oh.
be solved.
But
But
now the TV's best advice is to get involved.
We need to protect the world we all call home. We can make it magical. Yeah.
Bird production is always going to need employees and should be the main industry. Farming. Planned obsolescence is out of hand. I am not arguing that. Just that every light bulb lasted 100 years, the workforce that makes them would suffer. The, the thing about the lie that we need this workforce is something that was created, again, by capitalism, tricking everybody into thinking that there needs to be this working week every you have to be slaving at all times every day. That's not how life was for most of human history. It's an invention of capitalism. Before that, most people had farming. Most people were doing farming, and they did their own farms and they traded with local farms around them, and it was work. I mean, it's not like you don't. It's not like you don't work all day every day, but the fact that it has to be for money now is a new weird thing that we've all agreed to, even though a lot of people don't like that they've agreed to it. At the same time, everyone would only want to buy that light bulb. So maybe it would be more profitable in the end because everyone would know which light bulb is the best for your money. No, Ty, you're confusing capitalism with crony capitalism. Capitalism is tool like a hammer. It can be used to build or as a weapon. Well, yeah, I was you mixing capitalism and crony capitalism. Artificial competition creates the illusion of choice. And yeah, money is a thing that we don't really need. It's just something that we've been convinced that life cannot function without it. But honestly, a society without money is possible. Capitalism is good for mutual exchange and can pull people up out of poverty, but it also creates poverty. It's an interesting paradox. Yeah, it's not all bad. It can because it does actually give. It's a better system than we had before. Like every time we make a new system in society and we deconstruct the old ones, we make better ones. And capitalism is a better system than uh, whatever the king and queen monarchy that we had that predates it. I mean, it is a better system. It is an improvement. Howard Zim's People History of the United States is a great read.
Yeah.
Did you read that one?
Well, parts of it, but not history teacher Mr. Johnson took some excerpts from that and read it to us.
So you're familiar with it.
So I know of it. I haven't read it all.
But you're familiar with the concepts of it.
Some of them.
Disney owns everything. There will always be exploiters in every system. True. So all we can do is just continue to try to improve our systems. Communism is state-sponsored cronyism. Community and communal living is government-level communism. Is yeah, okay, so communism is just a word that means community. It comes from the word community, and it's about emphasis on community. And we think community is a good thing, but we don't, when it gets to a certain level of communism, it can be extreme. Always leads to authoritarianism and the murder of everyone who is religious. That's no good. That's no good. It is a book Matt Damon references in Good Will Hunting. I had to check it out. We are 7 likes away from 200. Turn this. Oh, I wanted to do one more equation. So if this is 18 plus 17, 16, 15, blah, 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 all the way down to 1, there's only, it'll be, step numbered all the way up to 1. What we need is politicians who cannot be bought. Term limits on all elected officials should be standard. Yeah, that would help. Soon it will be a worse system than before. And then it will be better again. Hopefully. I can't read that. No spaces. AI and techno-feudal authoritarianism, communism, and tribalism.
This is big.
A frozen grape.
I would put it in there, but I don't want to waste food.
Yeah, if we swapped out any government officials and lawmakers and everybody that's in that position a little more often, that would be a lot better. No, we don't. That No, encephalopod. What we need is a different location for each different belief system, but then there's tribal warfare for resource and land control. Yeah, so what we need is for different belief systems to accept other belief systems. We can't be fighting over like, oh, but this belief system is more right than yours. Like we need to get over that and realize that everybody has their own belief system and it works for them, and we can mix different belief systems together. We're going to have to because the world is more connected than it ever has been in the entire history of humanity. We've never been so connected to everybody else and aware of everybody else's belief systems. Not all belief systems are compatible. That is true, um, but they have to find a way to be compatible. They have to find some mid ground because there are most belief systems have the compatibility of the golden rule of treating others the way that you want to be treated, and that like most all religions have that, and even that is a conflict because this is the way that one religion wants to be treated, but in a different religion they think we should treat people a different way. That's the way we want to be treated, and so it is like even though there is the golden rule of treat others how you want to be treated, that doesn't really solve the situation of them not being compatible. Some people think something should be allowed that other people think are crimes. Yeah, like selling your 5-year-old child to marriage to a 70-year-old sheik in the Middle East. That shouldn't be allowed. And that's what they do. That's what their religion says is okay. But they can make an adjustment to be like, you know what? Everybody else in the entire world doesn't like this. Maybe they need to stop that. Maybe they need to stop that. We're on our own individual pathways in life and need to respect each other's paths. Yes, we do. We need to respect each other's paths. And like Encephalopod said, the very disturbing thing. It's like there is disturbing stuff that happens that they think is religiously right. And that's where it's really hard to find a mid ground of like what is actually okay to everybody everywhere. Mia's Helava 6-7. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, but it gets heated in different, less clearly black and white cultural differences. It does. It does. And that's what the beauty of how we are more connected than ever. We have more of a chance to communicate with everybody in the world to find what those cultural differences are and how much can be allowed because people sometimes are very attached to one or the other. Thank you for the 100. If your religion does not support life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, it will never be compatible in American culture. If you blast your prayers over loudspeaker, it does have adverse effects. Thank you, Mia, for the gift there. Okay. I like controversial things like abortion, prostitution, transgenderism, religious rituals, or polygamy, etc. Yeah, controversial things make it harder for people to come to some sort of conclusion of who is doing what right. Um, and if you're hurting a person or not. If you believe in God or a higher power and you disagree with someone else's beliefs, then you should trust in your God to judge or take care of it. It's not your responsibility. Um, unless your religion says that it is. I mean, I agree with that, though. I mean, I totally agree with that. But like that, unfortunately, it doesn't hold up. Just saying something logical and be can't we all just get along? Like, that's logical. Yeah, I agree. We should, but we don't. Your relationship with the divine should be personal, but everybody should have a place where they can be in community with others who share similar values. Oh Jesus, I love you, and I love Buddha too. Rama, Krishna, Guru Dev, Tao Te Ching, and Muhammad. Why do some people say that there is just one way to love you, God, and come to you? We are all a part of you. You are unnameable. You are unknowable. All we have is metaphor. That's what time and space are for. Is the universe your thoughts? You are and you are not. You are many, you are one, never ending, just begun. Alright. You, Jesus, am wounded too. I support NBA players saying they are a woman and playing in the WNBA. The WNBA should be minor league to the NBA. I'm back. What's happening? Kaylee Smith. I just think it's sad women are not allowed to play in the NBA. What's that song? That song was the religious song. I don't know.
Campfire song.
I don't know. I learned it at a rainbow gathering one year. It's just it's like a good one because it covers all the religions. It's the one that almost talks about all the religions. Okay. Is there any other songs you would like to sing? Are you in the mood or not tonight? You're tired or how you feeling? What are you feeling like?
I don't know. We could try. Well, I want to practice with you when you get out.
You want to sing songs when we're not live. Okay. We'll do that.
But will you really do that with me? Will you?
Yeah, totally.
Promise these people here.
Do you have a song you want to sing?
Yes, but it's something you have to learn.
So write it down. So that you don't forget when I turn it off.
Forget.
So much money is spent on sports and entertainment. I can't even fathom how much people is spent on tickets to those games. Tickets to those games, man.
So these are the two songs I really want to sing. It's called Glad to Have a Friend Like You. I don't know who it's by. And Gotta Have You. So those are two songs I want to sing. But yeah, I want to sing them in front of people, but you'll be like, oh, I don't know this yet. I have to practice for like 5 minutes without you, and then we can sing it. Is that what you? That's usually what you.
That's usually what it takes. Yeah.
For a new song.
Usually takes me about 5 minutes to learn. Yeah.
You could look up "Gotta Have You."
Cruel world. It's a cruel world.
What are you looking up?
Too many different artists did a song called "Cruel World." I don't know.
By who?
I don't know. There's too many. We could do Mad World. We've been doing this one. Familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I found it kind of funny, I found it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I found it hard to tell you, I found it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad world.
What is that?
Taxes are built to use arenas. They also bring revenue to the cities. I know it's so complicated. They added just $1 to each ticket and gave it back to the community where it was held. It should be mandatory. 5 more likes to get to 200. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Little teacher tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I found it kinda funny, I found it kinda sad. The dreams of which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I found it hard to tell you, I found it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad world. Compassionate people don't lust for power. That's why psychopaths run things.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Wabash, my idea is tax accountability. Each citizen gets itemized proof of tax being spent on what, and each person votes with tax dollars. Yeah, I think a vote with your tax dollar would make a lot of sense of like where you're willing to put your money.
Right.
You would have like a vote of like
That's why I said vote with your money.
this is where I would want it to go, and this is where I like do not spend my tax money on certain things, and do spend it on certain things. Although the problem with that is people would choose very it would be very unwell, not well distributed, because people would choose the popular things or the things that they were manipulated into choosing because of the
really
stuff that was like publicized to them, and not the stuff where it was actually needed. So that's it's hard. I support that in theory. Then you got taxes being spent on getting those documents out. Instead of trusting politicians to take the money correctly, cut out the middleman, direct representation.
But then who would be the middleman?
Exactly. What did you go to? You went to something?
Yeah, it's called Gotta Have You. It goes, gray, quiet and tired and mean, picking out a worried scene. I try to make you mad at me over the phone.
Red eyes and fire inside, taken by a nursery rhyme. I wanna make a ray of sunshine and never leave home. No matter coffee, no matter crying, no matter whiskey, no matter what. No, 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 no. Nothing else will do. I gotta have you.
I gotta have you. That's how it goes.
Currently, we are paying for a lot of shit we don't ask to pay for. That would be people running the programs, but your tax dollars would go directly to them. That is the truth, sadly. I mean, White House stuff.
I don't think I could find the other one on there. But that was one of the ones.
732.
Someone just subscribed.
25,732 subscribers. But I want my money to continue going to funding billionaires. Just kidding. Hey, Auntie Slayer. Have you been here? How long have you been here?
Yeah. We should sing our show song.
Okay.
Then we should practice. Did you promise to practice with me off screen?
Yeah.
If you do better on screen?
Yeah.
Okay. We can film it if it makes you feel better.
Some people still want to fund the billionaires. I've been here about 10 minutes just listening. Cool. Xander was here for about 3 months just listening. Oh.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. 196. 4 more likes. And we made it to 200.
Woo!
And 2,000. We're at 2,107 coins. All balanced on 1/4 down here. Imagine waking up and having to decide if you want to fly your helicopter to the office or be driven to the office or fly across the world for tacos. I wouldn't even do any of that. 3 more likes to 200. Nice. Which is why I wouldn't be a billionaire, because there's not like there you have to use too much resources in order to be a billionaire. You just like have to have a lifestyle that uses a lot of resources and a lot of money, and then you have to like do a bunch of stuff to make it pretend like you're counteracting all of the resources you're using up, and it's just ridiculous. 3 more likes to 200. All right. Thank you for the star, Kira. If you're a sadist and a psychopath, it's easy to do. It was a joke on billionaires. I was being sarcastic. Yeah, for sure. Being a message retracted. Just have hedonist parties on some island somewhere or something. Yep, money rules are so different for people that have that much money, because debt for them isn't something bad that they have to pay off. It's actually something good that they use as a tool to have it, just like one of the many numbers that a big company has to work with. It's not really like what it is for us. Hedonism Bot was one of my favorite characters on Futurama. Oh, I think they have a new season of Futurama. My friend told me that there's a few episodes of a new season of Futurama. Might just incite a civil war and make things even better for billionaires. We all know billionaires suck. Who needs to be a billionaire? 0 people. Oh, there's this one guy. I should actually learn the song. He's like, if you want to be a billionaire, you got to make $1 million every year, and then do it for 1,000 years without spending a dime. Which, that's just a ridiculous thing to do. But that puts it into perspective for you. You got to make $1 million every year, and then do it every year for 1,000 years without spending a dime, and then you'll be a billionaire. And then he was like, if you were born a billionaire, then you could spend this much every day for your whole life and never have to worry about it. Fine should be based on wealth. A $2,000 or even a $2. $20,000 fine is just the cost of breaking the law. Well, Elon is a trillionaire now. Yeah, we have the world's first trillionaire in American dollars. There was definitely Zimbabwe multi-trillionaires because their money collapsed. Does that mean our money's collapsing? Is it just a sign that our money is collapsing and becoming useless, and that's why we have a trillionaire? Or is there someone there's like super smart? Yeah, certain crimes shouldn't have price tags. It's really messed up. That there is things that corporations do that only get slapped with fines when if a person were to do something much more milder, that person might be faced with the death penalty and actually put to death. But they don't do that to corporations that do millions of dollars worth of more damage or kill thousands of people. They're like, oh, you're you're gonna have to pay a little bit of money for that, and it's like some small fraction of what they've done, and it's like they still made money off of doing the crime because the price of doing it was set at whatever they could pay, and then they get away with it, and they're like, oh, we'll do that some more and pay the price for breaking the law, but a person can't do that. Corporations should be able to be put down. That's what I'm saying. We should put some corporations down when they do bad things. We shouldn't let that corporation keep being. I thought he was a trillionaire for like 20 minutes. Oh, did he actually go down from trillionaire? Because it's all ridiculous anyway. Trillionaire on paper, still insane. He should draw an actual paycheck. Getting paid only in stock should be illegal. That's a lot of coins. I agree. Side note, we are at 200 likes. Yay! We're at 200 likes. Your song doesn't come up?
No.
Dang. 200 likes.
Yay! Thank you for
And
watching and
25.7 subscribers tonight. Thank you, everyone.
yeah, I guess we'll have to look it up.
We got 34 over the 25.7. So that means we only have 66 more to go to get to that 25.8. We'll try that next time. Try that tomorrow night. 200 likes. It says 305 likes to me. Just kidding. Okay. Are those quarters? That stack is wild. Yeah, it is. It's $526.75 worth of quarters. There's 2,107 quarters. 2,107. That's how many quarters are in there. It took me 10 years to save up these quarters. I have a few more to put on. I'll put on tomorrow.
Okay.
Squint your eyes like I do to see the correct number, Wabash. never lie. Get you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard and tough. People act stupid, obnoxious, or daft, and you feel like you've had quite enough. Just remember, you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. It's orbiting at 19 miles a second, or so it's reckoned. A sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me, and all the stars that we can see, are all moving at 1,000,000 miles a day. And this outer spouting off at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Life is, well, our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go around every 200 million years. And our galaxy is only one of millions and billions in this amazing and expanding universe. Our universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all of the directions it can whiz, as fast as it can go. The speed of light, 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is. So remember, when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there is intelligent life somewhere up in space, 'cause it's bugger all down here on Earth. Can you react to my new song live? Oh, reacting to someone's song? I probably could do that. I wonder if that's the same amount that he's got inside. Dare I say it? Play some Charles Manson. Ooh. Do you watch Vsauce? He had a padlock he did a short on. Thought of you when I watched it. It's quite a unique lock. I can't describe it in chat very well. It had, I saw it. I know exactly what you're talking about, Wabash. Vsauce. He's great. It was a padlock, and it had 4 directions on a little knob. Instead of a twisty thing where you would have the numbers and you would twist back and forth, it was just a 4-directional, like, D-pad, basically, like, of, a knob. You just go up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, whatever, and that would be the code. It says there's only 11 of us watching. That's okay. I'm about to go. I think we had a good average tonight. I think the average was a little higher. Charles Manson, I don't know any songs by him. I don't know. That was the Sublime, that was the Love Is What I Got, but I just sang the Monty Python Galaxy song to that instead. That's the one. I actually sent you the link in Insta. Oh, cool. Actually, Vsauce was one of my first claims to fame. In like 2011, before I knew who Vsauce was, he mentioned me in one of his videos of like, this is what 3,000 coins looks like balanced on one dime, because it was like a picture that I had of it. And I don't know if that's why I went viral or if I was going viral and that's why he saw me. It's really hard to figure that out because that was so long ago now. But it would be really cool to talk with Vsauce, the Vsauce guy. I'm pretty sure he would still be interested in this physics that I got going on here. It's still a cool subject, I think. He does all sorts of weird stuff, though. He's a busy guy. All right. 200 likes. Thanks for watching and subbing and liking and commenting and gifting and just hanging out. Oh, I want to do a little video for Slime E101, the Klingon guy. I don't know if anybody's watched his videos. He's a new YouTuber. He just started this year. He got up to 100,000 subscribers already. It's growing really fast. Cool. He referenced you. He would be fun to talk with. Successful night. Later, crocodiles. Till next time. Good night, TaiStar, Kira Star, and TaiStar. Okay. Good night, everyone. Let me look at the top fans real quick. Charles is in the top spot. Kira is in the second place. Serene, Encephalopod, Wabash, Kalb, Mamol, Corey, Xander. Oh, and Xander still has the picture of the coins as his profile picture. I just realized that. That's cool. All right. And thanks everybody, thanks to all the members. Ash and Charles, the only members I saw tonight. I think it might have been somebody else. But shout out all you guys. Thanks. The new YouTube thing, man. I'm really gonna be relying. Good night.